Hey guys, I have a quick and easy problem for you guys, but I have a couple tips when it comes to balancing equations, which I would like to share with you guys. I know this one's more straightforward, but I feel like this tip will help guide you through more complicated balancing equation problems. I hope you guys find this helpful, so let's get started. The question reads, potassium reacts with water to form potassium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Balance the following equation and determine how many moles of potassium must be reacted with excess water to produce 0.075 moles of potassium hydroxide. So let's start off with balancing. I call this the tally up method, is where you write down all the elements that you have on each side, and you're basically just going to tally up what you have. So I know on this side I have 1 potassium, I have 2 hydrogens, and I have 1 oxygen. On this side I have 1 potassium, 1 oxygen, and 3 hydrogens. Next step I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get, so I know actually on this side this is pretty simple. I know I need more on my reactant side. I know I need more hydrogens, and the only place I can get hydrogens from on my reactant side is the water. So I'm going to multiply that by 2, and I'm going to add those in. So now I would have 4 hydrogens and 2 oxygens. So that made me have more on the reactant side, so now I need more on the product side. But I also know that I need more oxygen. So that's going to be my key to know that I need to add 2 or multiply by 2 on the KOH because I need 2 oxygens. So now I'm going to have 2 oxygens, 2 potassiums, and I will have 4 hydrogens. So I get 2 here and 2 here, that's 4. So now I'm pretty much balanced up here and here. Those 4 are balanced up. The only part I'm not balanced is on my potassium. So that's pretty simple. All I gotta do is multiply by 2, and I get that, and now my potassiums are balanced. Remember, this is a 1 coefficient. If it asks you to add up all your coefficients, do not forget that 1. There was a problem like this, I remember last fall, that I ended up missing because I just forgot that there was a 1 there. So dumb. But yeah, now that you have that balanced out, let's go ahead and work out the second part. The second part is pretty easy. You're just going to use your mole-to-mole ratio. Like I said, this is a super easy problem. I would start off by getting my 0.075 moles of potassium hydroxide. I'm going to use my mole ratio. I have 2 moles of potassium hydroxide, so for every 2 moles of KOH, I have 2 moles of potassium. So pretty simple. If I solve that out, I literally get the same answer. Moles of potassium. So that's how much moles must be reacted, of potassium must be reacted to water to produce that amount of moles of potassium hydroxide. If I wanted to move a step further than this, and let's say I wanted to find the grams of potassium, then I would just use my AMU. So I would have 1 mole of potassium on the bottom to cancel that out is equal to 39.0 39.1 grams, and then I would go ahead and put that into my calculator. It's 39.1, and I would get 2.9325 grams. I started off with 2 sig figs, right? So my final answer would be 2.9 grams of potassium. Again, like I said, a super easy question, but I wanted to show you this tally up method because I had some students come in to my office hours that thought that this method was helpful versus just looking it up in your head and trying to figure that out. That way, you're double checking your work while you're solving it, and you're not wasting any time by guessing. I always said that guessing would never help anybody anywhere. Sometimes it does, but in this case, I would not leave your answers up to guessing if you have a perfectly good strategy of avoiding that. But yeah, any other than that, then I have nothing else for you guys. Feel free to come to my office hours or to the other TA's office hours. We are so happy to see you guys, and please make sure y'all are doing your Chem 101. I know those are super helpful, and those who are doing them that have been coming to my office hours have been showing such great improvement versus the students that aren't doing the Chem 101. Y'all are still doing great, but you can definitely show more improvement by doing the Chem 101. They are so helpful. But yeah, other than that, you guys have fun. Go Frogs.